Irelia also got
let's go! Irelia!
Let's go!
I mean, I think it's such a good pick into the matchup for sure. I don't know if I
mitigate some of the damage from the Nidalee. The last time we saw Nidalee top in the LEC, flash, shadowing strike. Barrier coming out from Supa as Hansama looks to trade in. Supa trying to get away, but with the ignite, taking the unbreakable flash from Alvaro. Stop Hansama from getting the final auto down. He may pay for this with his life. He will, but Supa survives.
Hansama Draven, baby. It always delivers.
Hansama. But now Elyoya makes his way top lane.
This is looking very nice for Broken.
No.
I don't think he has this. I think with Ignite, he can actually take him down here.
Jumps forward, gets knocked back with the
Spear
Vault
misses.
Breaker. Spear misses. I'm not sure if it matters, Finn. The intricacies of the matchup not as important as the fact that it was
massive as well, and this bot side of the map is starting to get very problematic for G2.
Look at top side. I think that, yeah, there could be an all in here. Like, he has ultimate now, and level 6 is a very
goes in.
big
There's
power
the
spike.
Vanguard's edge. Flawless duet. Back Myrwn flashes from it, but Broken Blade flashes to follow. It's going to be a 1-for-1. Both the top laners trading their lives in a gladiatorial battle.
And that's a huge wave lost as well for Myrwn. He doesn't have TP to
With
get
a BF sword and a Vamp Scepter on his way to that BT. Supa does get the push in bot. The waves are going to be sacked down there. Yike flashes away from the Glacial Fisher, but still hit by the edge of it. Elyoya will chase him with the Cease and Desist, but the Stranglethorn's coming out. Means Mickey's here for the Magnet Storm. Blast Cone gets Yike out. Fresskowy dashes across the wall with the Spirit Rush and will be able to kill off the Zyra first. Mickey the next to join him as MDK find 2 off the back of the grub play.
A nice collapse.
Buy them on action and spin around a tower. And they stack. And they stack.
Look at bot lane.
Caps is here, TP in, lightning crash from Supa, eats an axe. Double TP's invested, the Emperor's divided to the whirling death. And there's 2 already for G2. 1 exchange as Mickey falls for Fresskowy under the tower. Doesn't really have a leg to stand on anymore. His junglers in mid, his top laners in top, surprise, surprise, but no TP on the Nidalee means that he can't react to this. The charm goes down, Cap's not tanking the tower, uses a shield, Fresskowy gets 1. But in the end, it's the 3-for-1 exchange and the turret to boot for G2.
And there's the TP we wanted from the Irelia.
Those spears, they hit, but they don't connect in the same way an AP Nidalee would. The heal from Myrwn will give attack speed though as Cap slides in. Myrwn takes a chunk of his HP for this. Hansama gets the knockback. Whirling Death has to be flashed. Caps flashes forward though, and Myrwn healed up just enough to survive. Now Cap's going golden. Mickey with the Magnet Storm blocks Alvaro in his tracks. The Cease and Desist from Elyoya in the backline now, and now Mickey's underneath the tower. MDK have reacted perfectly to G2's dive in the mid lane.
As you rightly said, the flash comes in from Fresskowy. Broken Blade now joins the fray. Does he have the tools? He has the flash ultimate available, but MDK...
What Mickey is now trying to clear out. No vision around the Baron. MDK can look for that. Mickey stepping forward. Bolt Breaker just short. Shadowing Strike will get the stun. The Magnet Storm coming out as well. Mickey looking for it. TPs immediately as soon as the ward's down, but Hansama is locked up by MDK. Vanguard's edge in by Broken Blade. He's got to do something incredible here if he's going to turn this around, but he's stunned up, charmed up, locked up, and he dives back in with another Blade Surge. He'll get 1. So far, a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of MDK. Fresskowy has a Spirit Rush and Supa has a flash to dive in. The Emperor is dividing nothing as Supa dodges away from Caps. Myrwn finds Yike. Caps tries to get the damage down. He will take out Supa in the end. But the Orb of Deception from Fresskowy finds its mark as MDK clean up the fight.
Mickey gets picked, and I think what he
MDK, we have seen throughout summer, even throughout spring, perhaps would have collapsed by this point, but the time they spent together, the boot camp they've done, Elyoya catching Mickey here. Ultra Shock Laser, Caps diving in for Myrwn, doesn't have the flash, does have the pounce to try to dash away, but G2 are collapsing on him and Myrwn has no way to get away from this. Mickey with the Magnet Storm locks up Elyoya, the Glacial Fisher coming out from Alvaro, Stranglethorn's just short of the knockup. Supa and Fresskowy are starting to collapse. Supa could dash in, but immediately would be met by G2, who have found 1 kill in this. Myrwn down, 30 seconds before he'll respawn. There's a tower in the top lane and G2 will set their eyes upon that.
Does leave mid completely open though. Look at Fresskowy, makes his way towards the wave, catches it, starts pushing that in. He may even be able to set up a siege, but numbers difference. G2 have 5.
Caps has flash, Caps has flash, and Supa can't dash away from it. The last time the Emperor divided, it was an imaginary number, but this time it multiplies G2's lead. Fresskowy still pushing in mid. The tower will fall in the top lane. G2 are going to start to back away. Fresskowy's looking for that inhibitor tower. Can he get it in time before G2 are back out on the map? I think the answer is yes. Fresskowy will take the mid inhib tower. And Desire, it's sole point for them, but they could just go for mid tower. The Dragon down to 7,000. Charm on Mickey. He's almost down already. Myrwn dashes forward. Mickey with the shield from the crash down. Gets himself to relative safety, but how relative is it? He's only at 300 HP and no Warmogs for him. He went Locket first instead. The Drake secured by MDK, and they might want a little bit more. Don't want to give G2 easy access to this mid lane. The tower's still very healthy. Mickey's going to reset. A 5v4 is on the cards here. Mickey stays around, realizing that his team's being collapsed on. Spear rush forward into the charm. Cat spots a stopwatch. Mickey goes in with a Mega Storm, and Hunsummer has so much time. The Vanguard's edge on the back line as well. Already Supa's down. Hunsummer begins to open up. Cleanses away from the concussive blow stun. Alvaro is sent to the grave. MDK escaped with only 3, and G2
is able to find that type of an engage. The flash into knockup into 3-man connect. MDK is completely divided. You got them trying to flank on one side, will catch the wave in mid. Wave through the river, but MDK, this is a great observation, and this is something that Mickey has to keep track of. Where is the jungler? Myrwn on the flank is not something you have to be too afraid of.
Super dashes across the wall, season assist. Magnus Storm though, Elyoya's in. Super dashes in as well with a lightning crash. He's trying to take the damage down onto Caps. He'll get one. Hunsummer flashing forward, just able to dodge the charm. Myrwn trading up towards the top side, kills off Broken Blade, and now G2 are split. 4 of MDK still surviving. Mickey trying to sacrifice himself to keep Hunsummer alive, but he just can't do enough. MDK find 4 in the mid lane.
It's Caps that falters. He overforces the fight. Supa is able to navigate his way past the engage.
It just feels like with the fight, the way that G2 want to fight is they want the enemy to come into them. Because if you're trying to run into a Draven and a Azir and a Zyra, you're going to have a really bad time. But Caps just fully sends it, like you said, Vedius. And it's just not...
Off cooldown.
Off cooldown, exactly.
Good, looking for a possible flank position here. On the line between these two teams. Alvaro's going to get stunned up. Glacial Fisher coming out. Fresskowy waiting around the corner. Lands the charm onto Caps. And Caps is sent packing. Now G2 in a 4v5 have to find a way to fight back. But Elyoya will not give them that opportunity. It's a beautiful fight from the Mad Lions Koi. And they roar into life here in season finals.
It's a one-sided ace and a massive upset as MDK have done it. They will take down G2.
For the first time in 2024, Mad Lions Koi will take a series off G2. And what a series it was. They'll face Fnatic in the upper brackets.
They will knock G2 down. A team that didn't win a single game in their playoffs, in summer playoffs. A team that barely even qualified for that playoffs. They made it to season finals on points. Takes down the summer split champions 3-2.
What a crazy glow up from getting 0-2 by KC.